Tony Romo or Dak Prescott, Maurice Jones-Drew, choose.
Yeah, I'm going to go Dak. We're winning right now. There's no reason to mess that up. Yeah, simple.
Well,
I said it yesterday on our show on Fantasy and Friends. Like, Jerry, you want to mess something up? Go ahead and put Tony Romo in there. Tear this whole thing down.
Ike, how say you?
You got to go with – you don't have to go. You need to go with Dak Prescott. We all know what Tony Romo can do. Tony Romo has Hall of Fame numbers, regular season stats off the chain, but it kind of has that Carson Palmer effect for the postseason. Still can't get over that hump for the postseason. So the last 2 weeks, everybody been talking about Dak, and let's say what he does without Dez Bryant. Well, I've been winning, and you got to give a lot of credit to the offensive line. He's probably have one of the best offensive line group in the NFL. But if you just go back to the preseason part, they didn't have Ezekiel Elliott for the preseason, in training camp. He had a hamstring issue. So Dak, was pretty much doing this in preseason, not by himself, but he didn't really have that kind of help he has now in that running game with Ezekiel. Obviously, Ezekiel was doing a real good job right now. But his teammates wasn't tripping when Tony Romo got hurt during training camp. When Tony Romo was out and the Dallas Cowboys was looking to get another veteran quarterback to come in, quietly his team was going up to the front office like, we got a young kid.
Do you think Dak would have beaten out Kellen Moore by the start of the season?
Yes.
I know Kellen Moore isn't good
at all
in the NFL, but Dak would have shown enough to beat him out had he not gotten hurt.
No question. So now it's like, hey man, we got somebody special back here. And yeah, we could talk about the rookie part, but it's Dak poise he has in a pocket, and he's earned that respect from his veteran line.
Yeah.
He's earned that respect from his veteran guys on defense. Like, Dak understand, man, don't give me nothing. Let me work for this. And by the way, as much as we want to talk about Dak and just looking at it from Dak's point of view, he's like, it's us. And he said it before, like, he was politically correct. It's Tony Romo's job. Like, when Tony Romo come back, it's going to be his job. But you can tell by his teammates, like, well, this your team.
If you're 7-1 by week 8, and that's when Tony Romo's supposed to come back, are you making the change?
I'm not making that change.
You can't.
Well, the 21st century example that rises above all others is Tom Brady. That Belichick, the best coach in the business, stuck with the kid Brady, and we see how that turned out.
But didn't Tony Romo do the same thing to Drew Bledsoe?
Yeah, you're right. That's right, in Dallas.
Yeah.
Right. But also the other thing that I feel like we move on from very quickly that we're almost ignoring about Dak Prescott with all this success is Dez Bryant's not out there. I mean, they had other guys they rolled out. I know they're not the pedigree of Dak Prescott, but they put other QBs in there and tried to make a go of things in 2015. It didn't work out. The other guy who does deserve a shout-out with this Dallas Cowboys thing no matter what, Rod Marinelli. He continues now. Who are those guys that they put out there that defense can be even mediocre? It's crazy.
You know what? They was asking Dez because Dez wasn't getting targeted, And if you just look at Romo, he'll kind of force the issue a lot because you want to make Dez happy. And I understand that. But Dak's response was, I'm just trying to throw it to the open guy. Like, if Dez is open, I'm going to throw it to him. If I feel like Dez ain't open, well, I'm not going to throw it to him. And it makes a whole lot of sense. Beasley, Witten, for the most part, man, like them two guys.
Williams, Bryce Butler. I mean, yeah.
They've been eating in the middle of that field. So I like what Dak does.
The only thing is, and the practical concern, I don't know how much this actually influences decisions that franchises make in the NFL, but Romo is owed a lot of money, not just this year, but he is owed a lot of money in 2017. So however much that forces the decision-making process.
Well, they're going to go Romo because, one, you still don't want to look bad. Like, then you got 20 sitting on the bench. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all know that Dak is doing this thing, but you still got 20 sitting on the bench. Now he's healthy to play. They're going to play him. Is that the smartest move? No.
Won't the whole team, though, be – I mean, Tony Romo's a likable character. He's been there forever, but isn't some of the locker room going to be angry at Romo irrationally or otherwise? It's not
really.
His choice to go
I think this is giving Romo the full chance to recover fully, right? So you don't have to rush him back like last year, right? But if he does come in and the game's on the line and he throws a pick or something bad happens, that's when the locker room erupts.